I think the last time that I filmed a video in my room for you guys, I had different bedding. So this is my new bedding. It's from Target. It's reversible, so it has a cheetah and the zebra. I love the gray, and it comes with these two decorative pillows, which I love, and it brings this. And I bought some sheets too. I bought turquoise, I bought gray, and I bought these white ones with gold pineapples on them. I also got a little candle, a brand new candle. It goes with the aesthetic. And I also got this lamp at Target, and this is a card that my friend gave me in April for my birthday, and I framed it and put it as a decor in my bedroom. So yeah, the last time that you guys hung out with me in my room, I didn't have these things. So yeah, just wanted to show you guys the new aesthetic in my room. Of course, I gotta give you guys a tea on the OOTD. So I am wearing this little skirt from Apricot Lane with the snake print. And it has like that leathery material look to it because it's shiny, with this t-shirt from my friend's new online boutique that he just launched. It's called Saunders NYC, and I will leave that link in the description down below, the link to his website and to his Instagram. And yeah, I kept it simple with some white sneakers. It's Sunday, it's hot, hung out with the family. And now let's get back to the video. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Maridalia and this is Mary with Her. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're not, welcome back. I usually make fashion content, but of course, as you guys know, I've been slacking. I haven't uploaded in a while. I decided to focus more on Instagram because I get more traffic on there, and that's a whole different story. I will be filming another video very soon, how I shoot my fashion photos and style my outfits and all that good stuff for you guys, and why I decided to focus more on Instagram for now. So yeah, I'm uploading about 4 to 5 times a week on there. So if you guys want to check that out, I changed my username. It used to be Mary with Her, but it is now the style Mary with Her, and I will be also leaving it linked down below. So if you guys want to check that out, check me out on Instagram. So I filmed today's video because it is something that I get asked about a lot. So as you guys can tell from the thumbnail, I used to be 234 pounds last year. I used to be lighter when I was a teenager. I'm currently 29 years old, but I did gain a lot of weight in my early 20s. And then I used to diet for like 2 days, get sick of it, because I love food. I'm a beer girl, and I love sweets. I love ice cream and chocolate. Everything, give it to me. I love food. But of course, you know, some people eat and unfortunately they stay skinny, they have great metabolisms, and some of us, you know, gain a lot of weight. So we are all very different. So I decided to lose weight, and I kind of did it cold turkey. I am a true Taurus in that sense. When I get something in my head, there's no going back. It's that or nothing. So I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna lose weight, and I did it. And I actually lost the weight in less than a year. I want to say in less than 8, to be specific, like in about 6 months, I had shed almost 80 pounds. And people are like, how? So people always ask me, do you take pills? No. Do you do Herbalife? No. Do you start working out? No. But I should start working out because I did lose it very fast. And fortunately for me, my body didn't get all funny, but I do definitely have, you know, to tone it a little, because it's not, you know, like I was always like thick and nice, and then, you know, you lose the weight and you're not as firm. So of course, I'm also in my late 20s. It's not like when you're younger, your body's a little tighter. So I do want to, like, you know, start working out or maybe doing yoga. So I don't like to sweat out my blowout, but I didn't do anything crazy. I simply changed the way that I ate, and I became very strict, and I shed the weight. Oh, by the way, disclaimer, I know my hair is pink. I really like it. I was like, screw it, I'm gonna do it. I've always wanted to have pink hair, so I just did it. But yeah, so I just decided to lose the weight, and I did it, and people are pretty mind blown, because I had gotten to like a size 18, and now I'm a size 6 or 8 depending on the garment. I'm a size medium. I used to like sometimes have to go for the 2X because the 1X was too tight, Um, you know, it was pretty bizarre how I'm this size now. And I'll be honest with you, losing the weight is one thing and keeping it off is a different ballgame. But thankfully now I know how my body works, so I've been able to maintain it. I actually feel like I shed a little more, like a few more these last couple weeks, because I'm being very strict again because I was being lenient, but I don't want to gain it back, of course. So, you know, I did lose more, which I don't mind, because I'm still at a healthy weight. My weight for my height, I'm 5'7", is supposed to be 145 pounds. So, you know, not far off from there. So I can still go a little more. But yeah, I decided to lose the weight, and with a lot of determination, I did it. And people are pretty shook. Like, there's a lot of things, like some people are like, oh, she probably got bypass surgery, which I didn't. And then some lady that knows me told me that someone told her, oh, didn't she just go to Dominican Republic and get surgery over there? Because my parents are Dominican, and you know, surgery is very affordable out of the US. So, you know, a lot of women, you know, go to other countries to get cosmetic surgery. And it was like, no, if I would have gotten surgery, I would have looked like a little cartoon, like a little Instagram model. Or I would have, if you don't lose it naturally, you don't shed it everywhere, like from head to toe, which was the case with me. You can tell that I lost the weight completely. But so what I did was I started eating lean meats, so like grilled meats, because I am a carnivore. I could never be like a vegetarian. So I love chicken, I love steak, I love pork. So I started eating my meats grilled for lunch and dinner, and steamed vegetables for lunch and dinner with my meats. And by vegetables, I mean broccoli and cauliflower. And big disclaimer, what worked for me might not work for you. And also, it wasn't the healthiest way to lose the weight. I did start to feel like a tiny little bit funny, so I had to start taking vitamins because my body was lacking a lot of things that it needed. So I did have to start taking vitamins because I'm very picky, and those are the only vegetables, cauliflower and broccoli, that I can actually eat every day without getting sick of them. And they have absolutely no carbs, like no fat at all. And I would, if I really was craving a snack in between, I would eat raw unsalted almonds. The only routine that I didn't change was my breakfast, which is an instant oatmeal. It's easy for me to buy the big boxes and just take an envelope with me to work every day and put, you know, pop it with a little bit of hot water from the machine at work, the coffee machine, and just make my oatmeal with water. I buy the maple syrup. So that's what I eat every morning, just an instant oatmeal with water. I don't put milk in it. And I have to have coffee every day, or if not, I get a headache. So I accustom myself to drink my coffee black, without sugar, without cream, without nothing. I just drink my coffee black with a straw. You know, I put a little bit of ice so it's not that hot and I can drink it fast, and it worked for me. So at first, the first couple months, I was so pressed about losing the weight that I was being very strict. Like, I wouldn't have a cheat meal for like 2 weeks at a time, and it wouldn't be a cheat day, it would be a cheat meal. So I would have like one burger, like for lunch, or if I went to dinner, like a burger, but I would skip the fries, and I would not drink soda. Like, I got so used to not drinking soda, I don't drink soda anymore. I used to love soda, and I still do, you know, like I love the taste, but I don't crave a soda anymore. I got so used to not drinking soda that I don't crave it anymore, and drinking massive amount of water. I used to be that person that used to drink juice or soda with everything, and I used to skip water, and now I can't live without water. And my skin definitely cleared up a lot. I have like acne right now because of the face masks, wearing it at work every day with the current situation. But the water definitely helped me a lot, and I didn't realize how much I needed water until I started. Now I'm a water buff. I have to drink a certain amount of water a day. So I'm very particular about my water. And that is absolutely everything that I did, and I shed the weight. So I always tell people always want to follow my exact diet, and I tell people I didn't follow a specific diet that I found on the internet recommended by anyone, or that seems to work for a lot of people. I just did what worked for me, and it worked for me. And it doesn't also mean that it was the healthy way to do it, because, you know, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a health expert, but I'm pretty sure that I'm lacking a lot of stuff that I should be eating. So that's why I always tell people I had to start drinking vitamins And I always tell people, what worked for me might not work for you, because I don't want, and I wouldn't want anyone to like get sick or anything like that because they're trying to follow my exact diet or do the same diet and their body works differently and they don't lose the weight. So then, I don't want anyone to get upset at me. But yeah, that's how I did it. And I started keeping notes, and by November or October I was already 165 pounds, and I started my diet June 14th of 2019, and by October or November of last year I was already at 165 pounds, which people were like, how the hell did you do that? Like, that was crazy. So I was in June, I was 234 pounds, and then I went down to 165 pounds in months. But I was very strict and I was very hard on myself. And there's a lot of things that come with that. Like, I started getting a lot of attention from guys that knew me for a really long time. And I guess they always just be like cool with me, but all of a sudden they were attracted to me. And it's like I've still got the same face, I've still got the same personality. So it felt like, it reminded me how shallow people can be. People can be very shallow, and how looks sometimes are like the most important to some people, because it's like, wow, I've been here the whole time and now I lost the weight and now they're looking at me. So it did feel weird, to be honest. It still feels weird. I get all this attention, and it's a big reminder that people can be really shallow, unfortunately. But the thing about me, even though I was big, I always had a lot of confidence. Like, I've always been very confident in myself. I never let it bother me, and that's one of the reasons why I didn't start eating healthier earlier. I just decided I wanted to be healthy, and like I wanted to shed some weight, but the decision was never something that I decided to take seriously before, because I never let it affect how I saw myself. So I always thought myself as beautiful, and I always thought that I was the flyest girl. Like, oh, I have better style than a lot of people. Like, I know how to put clothes together and I can still look good. Like, I know how to do my makeup like nobody's business. I know how to style myself, like I'm a fashionista. I wanted to go to college for fashion. So I always really had a lot of confidence in myself. So that kind of really helped me a lot. Like, even when I was bigger, like I never really let it bother me. And now, I lost the weight, and it feels nice. I still feel very confident, but it is weird because it's a constant battle, because now you're like, oh, you feel some type of way. You feel like, what if I lose the weight and people get disappointed at me? Like, oh, I worked so hard. And I never have been one to care about what people think, but you start to think a lot of things like, oh, what if I accidentally, gain the weight back and people are gonna start judging me? Like, oh, she worked so hard and she gained the weight back. Or like, some people are like, oh, you're probably gonna gain it back. Like, I started to diet and I stopped taking care of myself. But I've been very careful about that. Like, I really know how my body works now, and I take care of myself. But it's just weird, I'm not gonna lie. I have my moments, where it's like, my mom used to tell me, oh, you gotten too big. Because, Hispanic parents can be like that. You're too big, you have a pretty face, you should lose weight. And it's like, I didn't say that I'm ugly. I know that I'm fat, but it doesn't mean that I'm ugly, so it's like, people can be so insensitive to the things that they say sometimes, and they don't realize how they're affecting other people. That's why we really gotta be mindful of what we say to people. So, Hispanic parents can be like that sometimes. They're very hard on people, and they're very harsh on women. Like, oh, you're eating too much carbs, you gotta watch what you eat. Like, just let the girl eat in peace. She's having a blast eating her freaking burger, So my mom used to tell me that I was too big, and now I'm too skinny. I look sick. I gotta stop losing weight. And it's like, you can't please people. So that's why you can't do things for other people. You gotta do things for yourself. Because at the end of the day, if you're not happy and you're the one that's paying your own bills, then why do you care about what other people think? So that's like what you should start thinking more of. And like, you gotta love yourself no matter what. Because if you don't love yourself, nobody else is gonna love you. So yeah, that's how I lost the weight. And that's the story for everyone asking me. I didn't get surgery, I didn't drink pills. If I did it, anyone can do it. If you want to get healthier, there's, find out what works for you. And if you know, but don't let anyone tell you what to do. Like, you know, it has to come from you. And if you like how you look and you're happy eating your freaking Oreos, then don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. You know, because it is your body, it's your soul, and you gotta do what's best for you. You gotta do what makes you happy. So yeah, that's the story. I hope you guys like this video, and I will be filming another video very soon telling you guys how I've been doing my fashion content and styling my outfits together, and where I've been getting the clothes from, because I get asked a lot even though I tag them. So I will be doing a video about that, on why I've been slacking on YouTube and focusing on Instagram, and what my goals are with Instagram. Everything that you guys want to know. If you guys have any questions, DM me on Instagram and I will be answering them on my next video. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to. You know, I would. You know, just saying, subscribe.